You're listening to Daily Manna Devotionals. Thanks for stopping by. The title of today's devotion is Trials in the Believer's Life. Scripture. Deliver me in your righteousness and cause me to escape. Incline your ear to me and save me. Psalm 71:2. When in the hospital during my bout with cancer, I awakened in a morphine-induced grogginess with the thought to read Psalm 71:1. I recall noting the hour, 3 a.m., but could not remember who, prior to coming to the hospital, had encouraged me to meditate on that particular psalm. I reached for my Bible and began to read the words of the psalmist, who wrote concerning a dark night he had been through. The words of that psalm were a bright light in a dark night in my life, and can be for you as well. Regardless of the name of the author of this psalm, we do know this about him. He was thoroughly familiar with the ways and words of God. It is a compilation of truths about God's deliverance of his saints during times of trouble. It is not the absence of suffering, but the response to suffering that makes Christians unique. Believers are not exempt from trials in life, but we can be exempt from failure in those trials. This devotion comes out of Sanctuary, devotional by David Jeremiah. I think this speaks to, it makes me think of that saying that God gives his toughest battles to his greatest warriors, and it kind of makes me think about everybody goes through things in lives, and I think that God brings those things to us, nothing that we can't handle, but as tests and trials and things to see how we react and if we turn to him or away from him. And I think he also brings us things like in this devotion, it talks about that the person couldn't recall who told them to meditate on that psalm or to read that particular verse, but how much it helped them. And I think that also comes from God. There's been countless times that God has sent me messages or just the right verse. Maybe it's through a devotion or through somebody just talking in passing, or a billboard I drive by, just all kinds of ways that I think God gives us just the right words and the right ways to cope with what we're dealing with, and just to let us know that you can get through this. It's okay. You just have to respond to the suffering in the way that a Christian should, and turn to me instead of turning away from me. So I don't know, that's what it kind of says to me anyway. Thanks for listening. I hope you have a great day. God bless.